Joe Bond was something like a phenomenon.
Yes.
He is crazy.
Joe's the man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what, where are you from? What's your name?
So my name's David Hale. I'm from Springfield, Illinois.
I think you commented on something.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I linked with you gentlemen online.
Yeah.
And so I've been seeing your posts.
Let me stop you real quick.
Yes, sir.
This dude got the radio voice. Yeah, continue.
I've done some radio. I have done some radio. So good ear. I've definitely done some radio. But in anticipation of coming to Midwest DJs Live, I saw you gentlemen online. And so once I came out of the conference room, I saw you sitting here with Joe Bunn, and I've been following him online. So it's awesome to actually meet you gentlemen. And it's great to be here. It's my first year at Midwest DJs Live. And like I said, I've been following you two online. I love what you do. So I had to stop by and say hello and meet you gentlemen. So,
So how long you been DJing?
About 11 years. About 11 years.
And what do you do mostly?
So mostly a mix between weddings, school dances, club and bar performances. But I've also started dabbling into sporting events. So I just completed my first season as a professional hockey DJ, which is very interesting because I'm learning hockey. I'm telling you, it's an amazing sport too. Hockey,
yeah, it really is.
And also, I just got signed up to do my first semi-pro baseball team as well. So I'm having a lot of fun in this. I'm everywhere, man. Yeah. So I'm having a lot of fun with that.
So how does that interfere with your weddings and stuff, or? Because you probably in the cold state, so y'all got season. So hockey season, you could probably do it.
Yep.
And you don't have a bunch of weddings. Very cool. That's cool.
Yeah, and the great thing
is broaden your horizons.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to try something new or to get into a new arena.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about hockey season is it's really throughout the winter months, and so obviously there's less weddings going on, and so there's less interaction. It's a perfect way to supplement my schedule for the slower season, and I can really be in the arena interacting with hockey fans. I'm learning the sport, and this is also a time where, like I said, there's not a lot of people getting married in those winter months. Yeah. There's not even the bar and club scenes slow down a little bit, so it's the perfect way to supplement my income during the slow season for DJs. So I'm loving it.
Okay, so next question: what brings you to Midwest? Why? What you coming? What you expect to get out of this? And is it your first one?
This is my very first Midwest DJs Live. I've been to MEX twice in Las Vegas. So it's similar. They do the DJs and the photo booths.
Yeah.
And from my experience at Vegas, I was made aware of Midwest DJs Live because there's a lot of the same high-level professionals and the same speakers, but at different platforms. So I was really excited to just dive back in. Also, because the other convention is out in Vegas, Midwest DJs, me being from Illinois, the Midwest DJ situation has really allowed me to network with people who are in my region who can really provide more of direct support with each other, to where if I'm booked and I can't get to a gig, I can reach out to someone who's maybe an hour away or a half hour away that we can share opportunities and really network. And it's a wonderful place to be, man. I'm excited to be here.
I like that. Already, you get a thumbs up. All right, what else you got, Mike?
Okay, so in your opinion, thus far, what makes this show unique?
Well, I think they've done a great job of keeping it at a reasonable size. So this year is sold out. But in comparison to some of the other events that I've been to, I think you really have an opportunity to do more of the networking, to meet folks who are like-minded and really share ideas, because it is not the hugest event. So you're not lost in the sauce, if you will.
Yeah.
You can really meet some of these people. I'm the type of person where if I see someone who's doing great, like you gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and add you on Facebook and on Instagram, right? And so I've been seeing your content, but the beauty of it is when I come here and I walk out the door and I see you guys sitting here, for example, sitting here talking to Joe Bunn, who just got off. I've been following Joe Bunn online for 3 or 4 years since I've been out in Vegas, and I've been following y'all for probably about a year or so.
Wow.
And it's just so awesome that I walk out of the conference room, I see you gentlemen here setting up. So I really get the opportunity to shake your hands, to meet you.
Yeah.
And it's easier to do that because they've really curated the space for us to do that. And I think that's one of the best things about Midwest DJs. I almost
feel like the controller or a speaker, Mike. He can actually touch us and see us and feel us and talk. But no, it's really cool, man, that you come and sit down with us and talk to us and you watching and follow. But yeah, we're trying to put out some great content to make try to help DJs. And as my saying goes, we just want to lead the industry better than we found it.
Yep.
And you young cats that are coming up behind us, you guys are doing a good job. Especially what you're talking about, networking and doing all the different things, hockey, baseball, all that stuff. That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's absolute fun. Becoming a DJ is one of the best decisions I ever made. And I'm enjoying every single step of it. So.
Yep. So say there's somebody back home that you're trying to, what would be a little bit of advice you would give to them about going to a show? Would you recommend, do you try to get your buddies to go to shows and different things?
I try to allow my work to speak for itself. So I really feel like when you put your best self out there and you give 100% to every performance, the energy that you put into your craft will really attract your tribe and your audience.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of social media networking, and I really try to make sure that I'm reaching out to the right people. But as far as sending out specific invites, I really allow the people to come organically.
Okay.
Right. So that's kind of my thing is I let them know that I'm here having a great time. This is an awesome event. And you need to be there. So they end up having that fear of missing out, and they end up showing up anyway without me necessarily. Yep, exactly. Without me having to spell it out like you need to be here.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it where the people organically just want to be with you. They want to be close to whatever you're doing. Just like how you gentlemen are doing a great podcast here. Your presentation is beautiful.
I'm going to be turn red if you say that one more
time. So just like when I walked out of the conference room and I see you guys here, you're handling your business, I'm instantly attracted to what you're doing. And I try to have that same philosophy with my DJ.
Okay.
When you present yourself well and you're given 110%, the people are going to come to you just the way I was magnetized to you gentlemen, and what you're doing here on air is absolutely beautiful. So I try to use that same type of energy to attract my tribe.
Okay.
I got a question that's outside of our call sheet.
Yeah.
So listening to you just made me think about something that me and Jeff have had a conversation before about. So how do you feel about who you are as a person versus who you are as a DJ? Do you feel like both of those should be the same, or should you have this split personality?
That's a wonderful question. Wonderful question. I honestly feel like authenticity is one of the most powerful things that anyone can embrace. And it's actually, I feel like, a lifelong journey that expands multiple industries. So it doesn't matter if you're a DJ or if you sell real estate or if you serve tables. I think being true to your authentic self is one of the most valuable things that anyone can do. So I do understand inspiration. And when you see DJ K Slay or Funkmaster Flex, there's that when you admire what someone does, there's always that inclination to be like, maybe I can take a little piece of what they're doing there. Maybe I can take something from there and incorporate that into what I do. And there's a way to do that as well as maintain your authenticity.
Oh, yeah.
So I really think to answer your question in the most simple way, I think really bringing your true authentic self into your craft is probably one of the most powerful things you can do as a DJ and performer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
So tell people how they can find you, man. How they can find you in Springfield, Illinois.
Yes. So DH3, DJ DH3 is what I go by. You can find me at DH3 Music on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. I'm at Who is DH3. So hit me up on all social platforms. I work with Epic Entertainment to do wedding entertainment. And then outside of weddings, you can book me direct. Working on building my website now, and I'm pretty easy to find. So DH3 Music on all social platforms. I'm David Hale III. Let's link up. Let's connect. Let's network. Let's do this.
All right. Hey, hit us up. We just happen to know a guy that builds websites.
Here we go.
If you don't have somebody already working, thank you for jumping on with us.
Absolutely.
I want you to fill that out for me.
Yes, sir.
Or we can have you contact information.
Yep.
Will do.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes.
I think we lost our QSC guy. He was getting ready to hop on with us.
We'll get him again.
We'll get him again.
Yeah,
But man, we're having fun, y'all. Like you say, you can't get it if you're not here. It's just it's like going to Popeyes on Canal Street in New Orleans. If you don't go, the chicken just don't taste the same everywhere.
Well, the chicken won't come to you.
Yeah, it's not gonna come. One time you got to go to Canal Street and go down on Canal Street in New Orleans to get the chicken from Popeyes down there, and just where it originated from. But man, it's a good conference. I mean, what did y'all just get out for a break for seminars or for just a quick break?
Yeah, just a quick break.
And do they have some master classes or some
round table coming up? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good.
So,
well, Mike, what we running about an hour and 12 now?
Yeah, live.
We're live. We ain't got nothing better to do. We just talking to people. We gonna ready to start jumping to some of these interviews in a little bit. But man, anything else you got on your mind over there, sir?
Well, I'm a fool for intellectual conversation.
Yeah.
And just touching on just being authentic. One of the things that I discovered during my years of DJing is from an MC standpoint. You see people, they sound like this, then they sound like that. I'm like, man, is that you? And
right.
I was trying to find my voice, and I had to realize, you know what? I just got to be me.
Yeah, but I mean, that can.
I'm not saying it in a negative way, because we're creatures of habit, and everything that we do is, from an influence. You're going to be influenced.
Oh yeah.
But within that influence, there's still you. And you just have to find you.
Yeah.
And I just think that's a beautiful thing. When I see you perform or talk, Jeff, it's the same way that you talk when we talk. Even though, you put on your radio, Raheem or Under the Covers voice. Hello, this is Jeff.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there we go. But I'm just saying, even in that, I still see you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's the thing that's important.
Yeah.
Be happy with being you.
Yeah.
Some of us, we're not happy with being ourselves, so we have to be this, this pseudo person.
Yeah.
Or this, other personality. We've made having alter egos popular.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to take a quick break and get out of here. Sign us off, brother. Yeah, we'll be back later on, but we gotta go handle some things that we gotta do around here.
I'm taking Jeff away from education.
No, not education. Jeff
he got
to the bathroom.
Okay. All right.
All right, brothers. I appreciate you.
Hey, good.